What is up, Cobra Kai fans? Welcome back to the channel. So, Ralph Macchio revealed in a recent interview with Variety.com a favourite moment from Cobra Kai Season 3. Now, this was part of like a panel on Variety.com with a bunch of the cast members. They all talk about their favourite moments when they are asked. But before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed to Cobra Kai Nation to stay up to date with all my content and on notifications so you don't miss any videos on the channel. And make sure to smash that like button because the more likes you get in this video, the more this will get out in the algorithm. So in this interview, Ralph talks about his favorite moment from Cobra Kai Season 3, and a bunch of other cast members are asked the same question, but in this video we're going to focus on what Ralph says. And here's what Ralph Macchio said about his favorite scene from Cobra Kai Season 3.
Season 3 has so much in it, and it just you know, it's what we call certainly when you get to the end of it, it's our fist pumping season, sort of giving the fans service, the fans what they're looking for, but not necessarily it unfolding exactly how they expect. And that's what John, Josh, and Hayden, our creators and the writing staff, do so well on the show. For me, Season 3, the special stuff personally was the Okinawa trip in episodes 4 and 5, and sort of opening up the show, broadening it to another culture, sprinkling more Miyagi-isms throughout, more secrets about what maybe LaRusso doesn't know, and how that could inform him and his life and his family life and his relationship with Johnny Lawrence and moving forward. So that was really special, and those guest stars that came in and knocked it out of the park, and Tamlin and Yuji were really part of what was unique and special about Season 3 for me. This is so much. I can take up the whole time, so let me hand it off to somebody else.
I'm not surprised that Ralph Macchio chose this as his favorite moment because the scenes with Daniel and Kamiko were so amazing. The chemistry was really felt between the two actors, and the way they caught up after so many years was done so rightly, and the creators did such a great job of writing their characters together.
I think I can make that happen.
And after the end of the 4th episode, things got even more interesting with Chosen. And of course we knew in the little teaser back in August that he was going to return because they heard his voice in the trailer.
Are you sure about that?
But when we finally saw him and Kamiko, we were very excited.
Everything you know.
Kamiko! I said it! I'm Chosen!
I am so happy that he was in Season 3. He could have not been any more significant for Daniel's storyline with the Miyagi-isms, as Ralph Macchio mentioned. I think he was perfect in the storyline, and to show that he had redeemed himself as a person was really good. I'm so glad that he was an influence on Daniel with the Miyagi-isms, and also the teachings that defense takes on many forms. And even though Miyagi taught you a lot, there's a few things he didn't teach you. I mean, they did it so rightfully and respectfully, and it was great. And of course, you can't forget the honk.
Honk.
The honk was absolutely amazing and one of the funniest things in Season 3. Now, I'm very happy what they've done with the Okinawan storyline for Daniel and for Chosen and Kamiko, but I really hope they do return in the future because their characters were great, and they can only be better if they came to the valley and saw Daniel. I would love for this to happen because we've never seen either character come to the valley, and of course that would really make things interesting with the way it happened in Cobra Kai. If they came to the valley, it would honestly be really interesting, especially the way Chosen is now. He could definitely help Daniel with the whole situation with the tournament, and also Kamiko could definitely be of assistance as well. She's very smart and wise, and she was even the one that pushed Daniel to pretty much spend time with Chosen. And of course, if you remember, and of course you can't forget that Chosen, and of course you can't forget that Kamiko was the reason why Daniel's business was saved, as she found Yuna, and Yuna remembered that Daniel saved her all the way back in Karate Kid Part 2, which was such an amazing scene. And of course everyone remembers that, and it's amazing how they brought the little girl back. I'm not surprised that Ralph mentioned this because these were probably the best parts of the Daniel arc of Cobra Kai Season 3. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments was the best moment of Cobra Kai Season 3, or what parts of this season did you enjoy the most. The Okinawan scenes were definitely one of my favorite parts, but there was so much more in this season, and it was definitely the best season by far.
Forward to when we come out with Season 4, so you know, maybe we get to experience what the world is feeling.
So make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button so I know you enjoyed this video and it accelerates the video into the algorithm, and subscribe to Cobra Kai Nation and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos on the channel for Cobra Kai Season 4 content as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.